Unhappiness is something you choose for yourself. Use. No way. That's unreasonable. Philosopher. Why is that unreasonable? Use. Why? Some people are born into affluent circumstances with parents who are nice, and others are born poor with bad parents because that's how the world is. And I don't really want to get into this sort of subject, but things aren't equal in the world, and differences between race, nationality, and ethnic, ethnically remain as deep as ever. It's only natural to focus on what you were born with. All your talk is just academic theory. You're ignoring the real world. Philosopher. It is you who is ignoring reality. Does fixating on what you are born with change the reality? We are not replaceable machines. It is not replacement we need, but renewal. Use. To me, replacement and renewal are one and the same. You're avoiding the main point. Look, there is such a thing as unhappiness from birth. Please acknowledge that, first of all. Philosopher. I will not acknowledge that. Use. Why? Philosopher. For one thing, right now, you are unable to feel real happiness. You find living hard and even wish you could be reborn as a different person. But you are unhappy now because you yourself choose being unhappy, not because you were born under an unlucky star. Use. I chose to be unhappy? How can I possibly accept that? Philosopher. There's nothing extraordinary about it. It's been repeated ever since the classical Greek era. Have you heard that saying, no one desires evil? It's a proposition generally known as a Socratic paradox. Use. There's no shortage of people who desire evil, is there? Of course, there are plenty of thieves and murderers, and don't forget all the politicians and officials with their shady deals. It's probably harder to find a truly good, upright person who does not desire evil. Philosopher. Without question, there's no shortage of behavior that is evil. But no one, not even the most hardened criminal, becomes involved in crime purely out of the desire to engage in evil acts. Every criminal has an internal justification for getting involved in crime. A dispute over money leads someone to engage in murder. For instance, to the preparator, prepare, perpetrator, to the perpetrator, it is something for which there is a justification and which can be restarted as an accomplishment of good. Of course, this is not good in a moral sense, but good in the sense of being of benefit to oneself. Use. Of benefit to oneself, philosopher. The Greek word of good, agathon, does not, Old Greek by the way, does not have moral meaning. It just means beneficial. Conversely, the word of evil, kakon, means not beneficial. Our world is rife with injustice and misdeeds of all kinds. Yet, there's not one person who desires evil in the purest sense of the word. That is to say something not beneficial. That's to say something not beneficial. What does this have to do with me? That's Lewis. Philosopher. At some stage in your life you chose being unhappy. It is not because you were born into circumstances or ended up in an unhappy situation. It's that you judged being unhappy to be good for you. Use. Why? For what? Philosopher. How do you justify this? Why did you choose to be unhappy? I have no way of knowing the specific answer or details. Perhaps it will become clearer as we debate this. Use. You are really trying to make a fool of me. You think this passes for philosophy? I do not accept this at all. In spite of himself, the young man got up and glared at the philosopher. I choose an unhappy life because it was good for me? What an absurd argument. Why is he going to such length to ridicule me? What did I do wrong? I'll dismantle his argument, no matter what it takes. I'll make him kneel for me. The young man's face flushed with excitement.